First, both of your trunks are a little bit high, so this is the line right here, okay? Listen and obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard, fight clean, touch them up, and good luck.
We're here to see if Julio Jr. is closer to Ken Griffey Jr. or to Dale Berra, Yogi's son, who did make it to the majors, but didn't exactly make anyone forget about his dad. Chavez is in the majors now. The question is, can he perform at an all-star level?
Will be tested tonight against the belt holder, JrCHVZbK2. Beak not a huge puncher. His 10 knockouts, his 32 professional wins. 209 rounds as a pro. Chavez Jr., 194 rounds as a pro. More than half of his knockouts, his 30 knockouts, have come within the first 2 rounds. 8 in the first, 8 in the second.
Chavez weighed in at 180 pounds today. Speak only at 165. But Speak looks bigger and stronger, Roy, than I'm used to seeing him.
He looks a lot bigger, a lot stronger than he usually looks, and than he usually is. But the thing for him is he has to try to use his quickness early, stay away from Chavez's power shots, and try to make this a long fight and win on points. For Chavez, I think Chavez has to go in, take his time, wear Speak down with the body shots, and try to overcome late in the fight. But Speak does have a big amateur background, and this could make for a difficult task for Chavez Jr.
Speak looks pretty good so far.
Work out of there.
One of the things before Chavez Jr. did before getting with Freddie Roach, he was predominantly an inside fighter like his father. They're working on trying to fight both ways, outside and inside, outside being the key here tonight. I asked Freddie Roach yesterday during the fighter meetings, can you make that many changes in such a short time? They've only been together for 3 fights. He said, we're making progress, but it's still a work in progress. Double hooks to the body. Chavez Jr. touched Speak with a right hand.
Everyone talks about the Chavez hook to the body, Chavez Sr. and Jr. But there's always also that very good Chavez straight right hand, Sr. and Jr., that Jr. just threw and landed.
And you also have to realize that he should take Speak's punches a little bit better than Speak will take his, because he's 15 pounds heavier than Speak. Not that Speak is a big puncher anyway, though.
Chavez Jr. on the counter after Speak landed a nice combination. Hook to the body from Chavez Jr.
You know, there's also the ability to connect with the audience, with the crowd. And you hear the crowd roar with real passion when Chavez Jr. connects. They have connected with him and he with them.
Well, Speak has about 30, 40 family members and friends that have made the trip from Germany. But it's purely a road game for him. End of round 1.
Straighten up your legs.
A little more head movement, okay? A little more head movement going into the combination.
Close?
Yeah, yeah. Now don't forget the right hook also. Both sides, okay?
Okay, when he comes on, just answer and press him. That was good. Great. Great beginning. Okay, keep on working.
According to CompuBox in round number 1, Speak landed 62% of his power shots, 21 of 34. He was 30 of 72. Chavez Jr., 11 of 49 total. 1 of 10 jabs. Speak digs in after Chavez throws a combination. What should Chavez Jr. be doing right now, Roy?
Well, you got to figure out a way to get this jab off of him. Speak has quick hands, and he's landing a lot of good jabs on Chavez that shouldn't be happening. Chavez wants to make it a fight, which he's doing a good job of, but if he's going to make it a fight, he should go ahead and stay close and make it a good fight.
Well, part of the issue may be that Freddie and others think that given Chavez's size, he should fight from the outside, but Roy, as you point out, Speak is 5 pounds over the middleweight limit, Chavez 5 pounds over the light heavyweight limit. Maybe he needs to alter that game plan and impose his size.
That's what he has to do. If he doesn't do that, it's going to be a long night for him because Speak has very quick hands for a middleweight.
And that's what Speak told us yesterday when we met with him. He said, I'm faster than Chavez Jr.
And he's not a knockout puncher, so what you have here is a classic boxer versus a classic puncher. And that puncher has to make sure he makes it a punching fight and not a boxing match. I don't like the fact that Chavez is allowing Speak to back him up so much either.
Speak fighting much more aggressively than I've seen him in the past.
He told us yesterday that he changed because he was the head guy in training now, so maybe this is part of that change he's made. But that 15 pounds, we still have to see how that comes into play.
Right on the belt line was that punch.
Don't hold his head and hit him either.
Very good reactions from the ref.
Ready?
Yeah, because Jack Reese told him before the fight, you're both wearing your trunks a little high. Here's the belt line. And that was right on the belt line. It was close, but not brutal.
It was a little low, and he turned to Chavez Jr. and said, you know what, a little low.
Good body combination by Chavez Jr. and Speak holding the back of the head of Chavez Jr. there. Now he lifts off the combination. In some of these close fights that Speak has had, been outworked. And he's carrying a pretty good work rate right now. Chavez Jr. picking up the pace here in round number 2.
Got a nice fight on our hands here.
Yes, we do. Chavez Jr. is doing exactly what he needs to do. Turn this thing into a fight, not a boxing match. He cannot probably win this boxing match against a fighter with 180-something amateur fights. Like that, he's waiting. That's when he gets caught.
Speak hooks to the body. Chavez Jr. digs to the body while Speak's holding his head. Now Speak fires off the counter combination.
Chavez Jr. cut.
Tune in to the next HBO sports documentary, McEnroe Borg, Fire and Ice. It's a look back at the hyper-intense John McEnroe and the ultra-low-key Bjorn Borg, and how these men came to admire and respect each other along the way. June 18th on Boxing After Dark, 20-year-old Mexican sensation Canelo Alvarez defends his 154-pound title against Ryan Rhodes, plus 130-pound matchup, Adrian Broner and Jason Litzau.
Hold his head and hit, I'm going to warn him about the low.
Yeah.
But he's holding it.
Okay. Yeah.
Be very alert. A little bit more water. Okay, and go for the body.
Here we see Speak come off of a Chavez hook to the body with a right uppercut, followed by a short left hook. And luckily, he's not a big puncher, but also that 15 pounds helps Chavez Jr. take those shots a little bit better.
And you heard referee Jack Reese talking in both corners and said to Speak, you got to stop holding behind the head, and I'll warn the other guy about the low blows. Some of that is a result of Speak holding.
It's good refereeing so far in this fight.
Excellent.
Good left hook to the body by Julio Cesar Chavez Jr.
And this is what he has to do. He has to fight this guy and not try to box him.
I really like what Chavez is doing so far. When Speak is trying to hold his head or going upstairs, Chavez is concentrating, both hands, sustained body attack.
I think that's in his DNA.
We're in Los Angeles, California, the Staples Center. Bob Papa, Max Kellerman, Roy Jones ringside. Sebastian Speak defending his 160-pound title against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Earlier tonight, Mikey Garcia stopped Rafael Guzman in the 4th round with a knockout. Shot landed by Speak there.
Yeah, Chavez is not faring well when he's waiting and allowing Speak to attack first. I wish he would go on the attack first if he were going to try to take this title from Speak. I think Speak is the type of guy that's pretty much in good condition, and I think he can keep this up all night long. So Chavez has to change this somehow.
Chavez Jr. does not fight like a guy who grew up in Rolls Royces, that's for sure. He behaves like a real fighter in there when he gets hit. He throws right back.
Once again, I think that's in his DNA too.
Yeah, although he's not getting hit by a big puncher.
Not at all.
Good combination by Speak. Throttles back the head. And Chavez Jr. says wants more. And now Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. opens up on his own. Speak blocking a lot of it despite the crowd's ovation.
Speak doing some very good work this round.
And you also saw the one missing element in Speak's game, the lack of power. He landed a bunch of clean shots, and Chavez never even buckled.
But he also can do that, and you can say that Chavez never buckled, but it's a lot harder to hurt a guy 15 pounds heavier. I like the fact that Chavez blew up so big, but it could hurt him because he's throwing all power shots. Speak is throwing speed, quick punches. If he can last 12 rounds, he may be able to outpoint Chavez.
According to CompuBox, Chavez has only thrown 28 jabs in the fight to this point. Speak has thrown 98. They exchange big shots. Speak holds on. Entertaining round 3.
At the end, you did it extremely well. Keep on doing.
Your head, okay? Very important. Combinations move your head, okay? You can't stand in front of them, okay?
Use the double hook. And there is Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. watching anxiously as his son gets ready for round 4.
And he sees Chavez land a left hook, but Speak followed right uppercut. Speak followed with an on right uppercut, a left hook of his own, then a straight right of his own. Then he came back